This is the correct way to cut. I went from 20% to 10% body fat in under 4 months. And I'm sharing the 3 steps that made it happen in this video so you can finally lose your belly fat and see your abs. Step 1 is to cut out calorie dense foods. So cutting without stop eating calorie dense foods is like being out in the rain and trying to dry. It doesn't work, it gets very hard. Just imagine if you're out and you're trying to get dry, but the rain keep on going on you and you're standing there trying to with a towel get dry. It doesn't work. And it's same if you're trying to lose fat and cut down when you keep on eating calorie dense foods. Because to lose fat, you need to eat less calories than you burn. It's not good to eat calorie dense foods. And yeah, I knew that. That's the first thing I did. I cut out calorie dense foods. I stopped having peanut butter, nuts, bread, and also I started having less carbs. Because all those foods, they were used like unnecessary calories. Instead of having like a peanut butter sandwich to my breakfast, I stopped having that. Instead of having some like almonds in the afternoon, I stopped having that. I started having less carbs to my lunch and dinner. So if I would have, let's say, a steak and some potatoes, then I started having only half as much potatoes than I used to have before. And that also helped me. So this is the first step for cutting, and it's very easy. You just stop eating those calorie dense foods. For you, it's probably like junk food, like pizza, ice cream, fries, all those foods, they are high in calories, so you need to stop them. I'm not gonna say, oh, you can have them sometimes. Stop them fully. If you really want to have six packs, you really want to lose fat, it's gonna be hard and you will need to do some things that feel like a sacrifice. I haven't had junk food for 2 years almost. That's just the shit you need to do if you wanna get jacked, you wanna have six pack, big muscles. You need to do hard things and be strict on yourself. Cut out all junk food completely, all high sugar foods, McDonald's, fast food, fries, donuts, cookies, cakes, soda, everything. Cut it out. And the thing that worked for me was just to slowly have it less and less. So like once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, and then stop fully. And I'm gonna be honest, it was really hard for me. I failed a few times and it took like a few months to actually stop fully. But I did it. I kept on fighting with my mind. It's gonna be hard, but it's completely worth it. Now I don't care about junk food. My addiction is gone. So I value healthy foods like steak, eggs, much more, and I enjoy eating those. I think those are like really tasteful. Berries, cottage cheese, like those healthy foods, I enjoy them now. And that makes building muscles and losing fat very easy for me. So stop junk food, but then also stop having peanut butter if you have that, nuts, seed oils too. Those are very bad for losing fat. So if you cook your food in some vegetable oils, seed oils, stop doing that. The only valid oils you can use are olive oil and then use normal butter. Real butter, no butter that is like half seed oils, half butter. Real butter, 100% butter. So fix your diet. That's the highest ROI thing you can do. The return on investment is high because you stop eating bullshit. You make some easy changes, like using butter instead of seed oils. Stop having like bread. Stop eating junk food. And yeah, you will lose a lot of fat of that. You will actually like save time, save money. This is a very good thing. And by the way, if you're a business entrepreneur and you're trying to lose fat, build muscles, get jacked, then you can get a free coaching call with me. I will help you out more on building your dream physique. If you want that, you can just click the top link in the description. It's only for entrepreneurs. If you're not an entrepreneur, then no worries. You can continue watch this video because I know if you have like a busy schedule, how hard it can be to lose fat. Step 2 is to do cardio. After I had cut out calorie dense foods, I realized like that's not enough. It has been like 2 weeks and I had lost some fat. I saw like the progress, but yeah, I want to get a six pack even faster. I started running. I think I did it 2 times. Two times. The first week I did that for a few weeks, but then I started doing 3 times per week. Now I have done that for like two or 3 weeks, and I'm still in the progress of even losing more fat and getting even a better six pack. Because yeah, it's summer. I'm trying to have a six pack. I'm gonna go on vacation to Greece a few weeks. I want to walk there with the perfect six pack and just have that beach body I've always dreamed of. I'm still in the process of trying to get a bit, trying to lose some fat and also like get a better six pack. When I started running, it helped. I lost more fat. I got a six pack even faster, just like I thought. Because fat loss, losing fat is about burning more calories than you eat. That's just like the simplified. Of course, there are some other things that can affect it, like sleep, testosterone, but this is the main thing: eating less calories than you burn. And when you do cardio, you burn calories. That's why like cardio is good. You use like make progress faster. You make progress faster. You can come a long way with just fixing your diet, but the cardio just make the progress faster if you like fix your diet and you also do cardio. And cardio, I mean like running, it can be like swimming, cycling, even like walking. We can call that cardio. And also playing sports. Choose something you can be like consistent with and do like at least 3 times per week. For me, it's running. I enjoy running. Nice to run around shirtless. Everyone see my muscles. I feel good, especially now in the summer. It's enjoyable. That's what I'm doing 3 times per week. But for you, it can be sports like basketball. It can be swimming if you enjoy that. It can be even walking. You can go for a walk and that will do it. Getting a lot of steps in is good for losing fat. At least 3 times per week, you choose some type of cardio you do. Then I would also say, this is not cardio, but lifting weights will also help you to lose fat. For like the whole period, I have been going to gym every day. I've been going to the gym every day for over 8 months. When I lost fat, when I got better abs, I still went to gym every day. And I added in 3 cardio sessions on top of that. So right now I'm training 10 times per week. Lifting weights is also helpful because it improves your metabolism. You also burn calories when you lift weights. And when you build muscles, you will just like burn more calories. The best thing you can do, which will guarantee you cut down fast and like get abs, is you do some type of exercise daily. It can be lifting weights, like going to gym, doing a workout like 4 times per week, then 3 times you do cardio. You can take this workout plan right here for the gym. It's designed for busy entrepreneurs, so it's quick workouts. The workouts are around like 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Exercising daily is a nice habit. Like if you're grinding business, or you're sitting in an office like all day, then just getting that exercise daily will guarantee you make progress. But it's also like a physical break from your business work. Like me, I go to gym like every day around 2 p.m. and it's like a break from my work. Middle of the day, hit the gym, in the sauna after, come home, eat, then I continue work the rest of the day. But this was the second thing I did: more cardio. Start doing cardio. Step 3 is to do intermittent fasting. So intermittent fasting is when you fast for a period every single day. So for me, I fast around like 8 p.m. to 1 p.m. the next day. That's 17 hours. And why intermittent fasting is good for losing fat and like cutting, get visible abs, is because when you're not eating anything, like me right now when I'm recording this video, it's around 12, middle of the day. I haven't ate anything. I will eat at 1 p.m. my breakfast. Right now when I'm talking, my body use my fat, the fat I have on my body, to have energy to talk and to like function. That's one thing how intermittent fasting helps with losing fat. But also it's hard to eat a lot if you only eat like for a few hours during the day. For me it's 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. that's 7 hours. So I have only 7 hours to eat. And I will eat less calories naturally compared if I would have like breakfast at 7 a.m. Then I was hungry, I wanted to eat something at 11 a.m. Then I have lunch at like 2 p.m. Now I use breakfast at 1 p.m, lunch at 3 p.m, dinner at around like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. That's it. I will naturally eat less calories, but also I can control my hunger now. I'm feeling a bit hungry now. It would be nice to eat, but I have built up discipline and built like control over my hunger. So I can say no to food even though I'm hungry. Like right now, like I said, it would be nice to eat, but I'm using my discipline and like self-control to say no. So if you start doing intermittent fasting, you'll be able to say no to much more like food. You'll be able to go hungry without eating anything and eat like more of the right foods because you build up the discipline and self-control from doing intermittent fasting. You train your mind when you want to eat, but you say no and you don't eat. That's why intermittent fasting is good for losing fat, but it's also good for like focus and productivity. That's like one of the that's also a big reason I do it. Now when I record this video, I can be like focused, have a clear mind when I'm talking to you. Compared if I would eat something before I had breakfast, I would be a bit tired. I would maybe have some brain fog, wouldn't be as productive. It's good if you have a job you're working at, or if you're an entrepreneur working on your business. The intermittent fasting is very good for entrepreneurs. And if you're an entrepreneur that trying to get jacked, you want to lose fat, build muscles, to get your dream physique, then I can help you out. Then I can give you some personal advice on a free coaching call, which I'm doing right now. I don't know how long I will do them for. I've gotten really good feedback on them. You can just see here. If you want that, just click the top link in the description and book one. It's only for entrepreneurs. But how can you implement intermittent fasting? You start with having your first meal later. If it's breakfast, you have at, let's say, like 8 a.m. right now. Start having it at 9 a.m. Then when you feel ready, go to 10 a.m. Then 11 a.m. Then you can stay around like 12 or like 1 p.m. I used to do like 11 a.m. last year, but now I want to get in those like 7 hours of work on my business. I work from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. before eating anything. I wake up at 5:30 most of the days. I have my first meal at 1 p.m. But to do intermittent fasting, you just have your first meal later. That's the easiest thing you can do. 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12, 1 p.m. You can even do like 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 3 p.m. if you want. But start slowly. Start slowly. Don't shock your body and have your first meal at 3 p.m. instead of like 7 a.m. I wouldn't recommend that. You will probably be like tired, very hungry, and it will be very hard to do that. But yeah, this is how you can do intermittent fasting. Just have your first meal later. You can choose if you want to have breakfast or lunch. I have breakfast, then I have lunch like a few hours later. It's just because I want to get in a lot of protein. I'm also focused on building muscles. I hit the gym every day. I still want to get in like all 3 meals. But it's up to you if you want to have breakfast. But if you only want to lose fat, then you can just do lunch. Lunch like at 1 p.m, dinner at like 6 p.m, and that's it. If you have a high protein meals and you get in like a lot of protein, then you can do that. But this was the 3 steps I used to cut. And if you want to lose belly fat, then you need to watch this video right here, because it's everything I wish I knew before losing belly fat. Become the brother.